Hey everyone and welcome back. So today we're gonna make Thai tea like I promised, and I have two kinds of Thai tea powder here, and this came with this over here. This is the brand. I'll show you right quick. Actually, I think both these are the same. Yeah, these are both the same. It's WANGDERM, and it's Thai tea powder. But like I said, if you can get a hold of this kit, it's got your tea sock in it and it is ready to rock. So shoot me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. Have you ever tried Thai tea? Are you guys going to try to make it? It is absolutely refreshing, wonderful. But what it really boils down to is I need Sala to come home. I don't know where he's at, so I'm going to make this and tell him that if he doesn't come home, I'm quitting YouTube.
Did you see Kaya parody? That's the one who talks like a smoker. My friend literally thinks your cat is named after bacterial vaginosis. No, I haven't seen it. It probably sucks.
Y'all be careful in here because some people are not who they may seem. I just started buying and buying and buying shit. And it's like I transferred one thing to another. And it's like, you don't need that palette. You don't need those Crocs. It's like, if you notice, I hone in on certain things. And it's literally, I've really got to just rein it in. Welcome everybody here. Welcome everybody chilling in the background. This is going to be about what is going on with me, what is going on with my family. So I'm going to tell you right now, if you are here for the foodie stuff, I'm going to talk about what's been going on with me. You know, I really, when I say that I really have suffered from childhood SA, the last thing, you guys know how hard I ride for that and how hard I stand for that, would be if I thought this person was a threat to those around me.
No.
Some people choose that life.
What was I thinking about? What
was you thinking about the young girls that you were earning cash off of and manipulating? And how long did you go to prison for?
5 years. No, I never had a sexual, whatever you said, towards underage people.
Deviancy.
Yeah.
So was it all about the money? Is that what it was?
Of course it was about the money. I lived the lifestyle. That's what it was all about. You think I just...
That's not a lifestyle, man. That's a deviancy.
Yes, it is.
It's not. It may not be a lifestyle to you, but I lived it for over 15 years. So
I understand.
Yes, it sends them into that spiral, and then there's men like your man who
there
are there.
was nobody
who
at
are there.
in this
Oh,
circumstance. Let's clear that shit up.
If
There
it's an
was
underage
nobody at
person,
stayed.
Oh,
There was
fuck off.
nobody at stayed.
It's an underage person, so of course they were SA'd.
Because they was doing their thing willingly with other people doesn't mean he had engagements with them sexually.
I never had sex.
Thank you.
But yeah, probably because he know they had the clap. Have a great day, guys. Great night, depending on when you're watching this, and I'll see you later. Kaya is out.
It's supposed to feel.
Kaya Simon's life is a content creator on the YouTube platform who was a part of Haydur Nation. Haydur Nation is a community on the platform, sort of like the anti-MLM community, but they follow around fat mukbangers to weight shame them in order to feel better about themselves. Kaya began her channel on January 4th, 2013, and has earned over 1 million views since then. She began as a vlogger who would share parts of her life on the platform and review products such as other creators' beauty palettes. The About section on her channel reads, "Hello, wave, and thanks for stopping in my channel. It is a little bit of everything: my life, my dogs, cooking, shopping, bags, hauls, and food reviews, and just a variety. Kaya's life. I love heart, all walks of life here, and family and friends are everything to me. So you're more than welcome to comment and voice your opinions here, but be respectful. No nasty comments or racism of any sort will not be tolerated. Other than that, enjoy. Kissy face, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like and hit the notification bell to know when new videos drop. Thumbs up." Yeah, there's a lot of emojis, like way too many emojis. I felt like I was reading a Hunbot post. This vlogging style of content garnered her a lot of views, but it wasn't until she began covering the girls and joined Haydur Nation that her channel popped off. On August 25th of 2019, she posted a video entitled Foodie Beauty and Amberlynn Chat, in which she began her career on the platform covering lolcows, and she took to covering Amberlynn Reid, Foodie Beauty, and also Life by Jen. I just want to say that I also did one video on Life by Jen, and when she passed away, most of us deleted our videos about her in order to respect her family, but I see hers are still up there, so well, do what you want with that info. Recently, there has been a lot of drama involving Kaya Simon's life, and it is quite serious. So I'm going to warn you with those trigger warning things that I hate doing, because this content does get dark. In fact, it gets so dark that I have watched a few of the toughest content creators I have the honor of knowing almost break out into tears covering it. No jokes. If the topics of children being harmed or predatory behavior is something that triggers you, first of all, how did you get here? Are you lost? And secondly, please skip this video and check out one of my other ones. There's over 1,000. You can find one that you enjoy, I'm sure. Please do like and do them YouTube things, but let's continue on. Come the end of August 2019, Kaya Simon's life took to covering the girls, her main focus being on Foodie Beauty. She also continued to rate products and vlog a bit on her channel, and continued to grow to a channel of almost 7,000 subscribers at the time this video is released. And she continues to make content such as that to this day. One of the things that she became amazing at, and that got her the most praise, was her funny Foodie Beauty parodies.
People ain't got all night. I don't know where Sala's at. Obviously, he doesn't support me anymore. He's been gone for 10 minutes. I'm just trying to get Sala home. Don't you guys get it? I mean, I don't like Amberlynn, but I'm going to steal her phrase. Like, I'm not going to be you guys' beating post. I was going to share Ramadan, and no, absolutely not. You guys really think I care, don't you? Well, I'll give you my email. You got French Fry Girl out here. She doesn't even have 92K. You got Yaba out here that's pulling, she's got what, 29,000? All right, well, I'm going to go, and I don't know, just, look out on the community tab, I hear somebody in the hallway, so I think he's home now, so I think I'm good. I think he got, the manipulation that I was going to quit, but I'm really not, because, I need you guys. Well, I need your money. I don't really need you guys, so. All right, guys, we'll keep an eye on the community tab, and I love you guys.
Some people had called Kaya out for being racist or against the Muslim culture for doing these parodies, and that still may be up for debate. Let me know what you think down below. But for the most part, people in Haydur Nation understood she was making fun of how Foodie Beauty didn't have much respect for her husband and his culture, and they seemed to ignore the fact these parodies were essentially cultural appropriation. Humor is subjective, and we will leave it at that. She got some extra attention as well when Foodie Beauty began to respond to her.
Did you see Kaya parody? That's the one who talks like a smoker. My brother thinks your cat is named after bacterial vaginosis. That's so funny, Beast Triggers. She kind of is. Kaya is not nice. That's BS. She's always so negative in her video. From what I've seen 2 minutes. Just saying I don't care about my beezers, and it's just bullshit, more bullshit. All she does is hate on me. Why would you even support that Vegas doll? Why would you even support that in all caps locks? Her thumbnail. I know. Why is it I don't care about my people? Because I block them for hating on me? For beezers who are hateful, I block them? That means I don't care about other people? That's so stupid. Vicky! Hands up if you have no idea. She even made fun of me for sending you stuff. Get a life. I suppose your life that you live your life so perfect, right? In the corner of your brown friggin' room. Get a life. Thank you. I think I reblocked her.
She was also called out for crying because she can't buy makeup and for being a grifter, I guess.
I just started buying and buying and buying shit. And it's like I transferred one thing to another. And it's like, you don't need that palette. You don't need those Crocs. It's like, if you notice, I hone in on certain things. And it's literally, I've really got to just rein it in. You know, it's fucking crazy that, excuse my language, I just like, I don't know, man. It sucks. So, I've got to learn to use the shit that I got. I've got to. It is what it is. So, I asked you guys, please send me, I appreciate, thank you, welcome Fight, welcome Tiny, welcome Little Aussie, welcome Bowie. I'm like, you know, it's time to hunker down. It's like, do you want to sit here? Thank you, Ladybug. But this place is truly falling apart. I wonder if that's why I'm sick half the time. Is the mold coming up, you know, is it moldy? My nose is constantly running, y'all. Y'all be careful in here because some people are not who they may seem.
I guess it's also fair to say that she had some drama with other content creators such as Yo Mama and was called out for usual odd content creator behavior such as grifting and the likes. Kaya also dipped her toe into covering other lolcows including Jay Station, and she recently covered Cyrax. I believe that her coverage of Cyrax, the predatory mutant, was due to Foodie Beauty sticking up for him in a video she reacted to. Here's a clip of that.
The end of it is where she starts getting...
You do everything you say you're gonna do. Yeah, I mean, I have trouble losing weight, but whatever.
Sorry. I didn't hear that earlier. What?
Yeah, Cyrax is a mess, but he's antagonized a lot. People, like, he's got issues. He's autistic. Like, he's highly mentally unstable. People are disgusting. They make content out of, oh my god, guys, did you see the rage? He got arrested, they called the cops on him. They're pieces of crap. I don't understand that culture of, oh, loco. I hate that stuff. Don't even get me started. So pathetic. To get entertainment out of antagonizing someone with mental illness and like, just don't even get me started on that. I don't know how people live with themselves doing that. His family people have a right to be on the internet. Why shouldn't he be on the internet? Why should he not be allowed on the internet? What does he do on the internet that bugs people? Please. People who bully other people shouldn't be allowed on the internet. Yeah. It's not about ignoring haters. These are not my haters. I'm talking about something that's available on YouTube, on a platform I'm also on. I was like, why do people continue to antagonize this person over and over? You know what I mean?
Okay, well let's talk about this since I'm a public figure with 95k subscribers almost. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit 1k. Let's talk about this, okay? There is evidence, unfortunately, of the situation that happened to a blind gentleman that Cyrax was friends with. A channel did an interview with this gentleman, and he explained exactly what happened. See? Second off, I could go on and on and on. This isn't... Other people have told him, do not contact people if they're young on your channel. Don't give young kids shout outs. And so forth and so forth and so forth and so forth. Again, this is all out there. Out here. Evidence. This isn't hearsay. So why don't you, Foodie Beauty, go listen to the gentleman's story? And he told the fucking story that, Payday, like I said, I could go on and on, but it's all out there. This isn't hearsay. The fucking interview is out there. So I ask you, if you fell down this rabbit hole like you said, damn near every video I've seen of Cyrax, even the one I just made, discusses this shit. But you fell down a rabbit hole, you say. What is it? Now again, I haven't seen every Cyrax video out there moving. I noticed something about you. I used to talk about King Cobra. You started mentioning King Cobra. I mentioned this person. You mentioned that person. I'm pretty sure that you probably watched my video about the Cyrax situation. Because I never ever heard you mention King Cobra until I started talking about him years ago. A lot of similarities. You never hear her mention these people until I mention them. So you fell down this rabbit hole, but you missed that part. You missed that part.
This is where everything goes wrong. As you saw, Kaya seems to be against predators. I mean, aren't we all? You'd be surprised on here, let me tell you, you'd be surprised. However, most people are against predatory behavior, especially towards children, which is exactly what Cyrax was guilty of, and that was exactly what Kaya had problems with. Everyone can agree that was a good thing. However, her dipping her toes into the lolcow wrangler sphere full force brought on, well, the A-log. As we all know, at least over here on my channel, the A-logs are ruthless, savage, and will look up your entire life story and dox everyone you've ever known. I have been there, they're still doing it to me. One of the A-logs ended up finding out that Kaya had a man, and that man was, well, not much better than Cyrax. This morning, Reddit was on fire in the Foodie Beauty thread. Once the woman who was only made fun of for having really bad eyeshadow and who was always opening gas station drinks, now people were starting to talk about something else. Today they wrote, "Cutie is awfully quiet about the Kaya SIMONS situation type deal. I know she doesn't watch reaction channels or check Twitter, but people always send her the important stuff. You'd think she'd jump at the chance to take some sort of the heat off herself. Is she making her visa purple yesterday or today? We had a huge storm here in Ottawa and Montreal, lots of rain and thunderstorms, so I doubt it." What went down with Kaya Simmons? I swear you go to sleep one time in girl world and miss everything. Yaba is covering it this morning. Apparently she's been dating a registered sex offender for 12 years. Holy shit, how many pedos are in this community? I was just about to be all like, not all registered sex offenders are pedos, and I glanced down and saw he pimped out a child, so never mind. Everyone, even peripherally related to the girl world YouTube sphere, is absolutely the worst. Milk Tea and Zach better get out while they still can, in case this shit is catching. It's contagious pedophilia, allegedly. Literally, only just learned this now from Yaba. I don't Twitter really follow girl world or reactors past a certain couple on YouTube. What in the actual fuck? Kaya is literally using the same language and excuses as Chids. It was the past, people change, and the you've got it all wrong gaslighting. She's the victim here. Unreal. I roll. Her boyfriend was doxxed. He has an absolutely horrifying criminal record. You can find details on Twitter. Edit. He pimped out a child. And then they posted the registry. Kaya doesn't seem to understand that her man is a predator and is on the sex offender registry. Being on the registry means he can never be around children. I am unaware if Kaya has children, but I don't think so, and I hope not. The backlash from this has been crazy and resulted in Kaya responding in a stream that she maybe should not have done. As other creators stated, it was like being punched in the stomach by someone who betrayed you if you were one of her supporters. A lot of people have been complaining about it. And Yo Mama's been running around gloating since he spoke out about Kaya a while ago, and it appears he was right. But don't pay any attention to it, and hopefully it just goes away. So, you did hear all of that correctly. It turns out Kaya Simon's life's boyfriend was a pimp. It turns out not only was he a pimp who was guilty of human trafficking, but he was a pimp of minor children, teenagers. And not only that, but he has no remorse for his actions. And Kaya seems to have nothing but support for all of it. He was doxxed and his record was out for the whole world to see. Oh, and we saw an amazing channel called A What, who once supported Kaya, ended up covering this on her channel, which actually resulted in Kaya and this boyfriend coming on the channel to, I guess, explain their situation further. I want you to listen to a clip of this and hear what happened. However, I do highly recommend going to A What's channel and watching the entire interview if you can stomach it, and I'll leave a link for that down below. I think A What, that creator, handled this situation in a fabulous way, and she was more professional than most of us would have been able to be. So please go and sub her up and support her channel. And now, take a moment to listen to this.
We're gonna have a good time. Well, we're not gonna have a good time because I'm in tears, you're in tears. This is not a good time. This is not a good time at all for anyone here. But honestly, sir, what the fuck was that all about?
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna address the fact that all you guys, I mean, she has been, since all this come about, she has been going through.
Oh, I can imagine, and it's your fault.
Yeah, it's my fault.
It is, sir. It is.
Yeah. I'm not gonna run from the blame from what I've done. I know what I've done.
How old was that person then? Like, can you tell us that?
I also know that that the internet, and I know how that all that can be.
Yeah, but I'm a decent soul here. Fucking floods of tears, sitting right next to you. This blows my fucking mind. Can you
clarify something for me?
I am one of these soft asses, a soft ass, but I work with, well, I don't work with, I donate my time, my effort, money into the ladies' shelter, and I see the fucking shit show that falls out of this. I mean, what the fuck were you even thinking? I'm not going to say your name, it's all over the internet, but honestly, sir, what the fuck were you thinking?
No.
Some people choose that life.
What was I thinking about? What
was you thinking about the young girls that you were earning cash off of and manipulating? And how long did you go to prison for?
5 years.
5 years. Was that a good time? Bet it wasn't.
Well, I'm not. No, there's never a good time when you incarcerated, or I mean, I don't know if that was a rhetorical question or what, but no, it wasn't a good time.
So, you had a sexual deviant towards underage people. Are you in a program for this or anything?
No, I never had a sexual, whatever you said, towards underage people.
Deviancy.
Yeah,
Deviancy. So
yeah,
was it
yeah.
all about the money? Is that what it was?
Of course, it was about the money. I lived the lifestyle. That's what it was all about. You think I just?
That's
like,
not a lifestyle, man. That's a deviancy.
Yes, it is.
It's not. It may not be a lifestyle to you, but I lived it for over 15 years. So you tell me that's not a lifestyle.
Sure. See, some people like.
Look, don't you come in here making out I've
hold up.
been out having a privileged life. I haven't come from a privileged
We're not
life.
saying that. We're not saying that. We're saying
She understand it. Just let me talk.
some people have. My lifestyle was a lot like his before we even met. So some people choose to be a part of the
So
game.
you was a pimp as well?
No, I wasn't a pimp, but
Well, there you go then. Not the same.
I hung around with pimps. I was in the same lifestyle, the same circle. Not
Yeah,
his.
I can get my head around that shit because a lot of people.
That's
I
why
know.
straight out the gate. Look, my life used to be different. Am I proud of it? No, but am I gonna sit here and bullshit around that shit ain't out there? And some people choose that life. That's the life they choose to live. That's the life they might have been thrown into, unfortunately. And I'm not speaking for him, I'm speaking for me.
All right, put him back on because he wanted to be back on. And this is the questions we've got.
I understand that.
Yeah, Kaya, we have so much care for you, and you built a community that now feels like it was full of bullshit. And I'm blaming you, sir. I'm blaming you.
I'm
blaming you.
That's fine. I'm equipped enough to take the blame.
What have you got to say about all of it? About all of it. It's like fucking scorched earth at this time.
Well, I'm not. I don't have nothing to say. I done what I did, and dealt with the consequence behind it. Still dealing with the consequence behind it. So what do you want me to say? You want me to cry and apologize? I'm not.
No, absolutely not. No, if you have no tears for your victims, then don't fucking give me crocodiles.
No,
Don't do that.
I don't have tears for the victim because the victim is not as much as a victim as you assume that she is. She's not some innocent girl that was just swindled by charm no, that's not the case.
But it was 5 years in. It was 5 years in prison, my man. Didn't have a birth certificate. It wasn't up for. You should have appealed that in your 5 years. Appeal that. Because actually, this is a liar. She wasn't underage, but clearly they were. So you have no remorse at all because of the what? I mean, I'm not getting that.
No, I did appeal, and I fought in Nevada state that
because what the birth certificate was incorrect because there is an age of consent and then there isn't. So what is your appeal going to be? That this person lied? They're actually 37 or 21 or 20. That's my appeal.
No, listen, I'm not going.
So the person was underage.
Yes.
And you don't feel a bit bad about that?
No, I don't feel bad about nothing that happened 20 years ago, for one. For two, this person, in the process of me going through court, person showed up with another pimp to testify. So, I mean, she had a pimp before me, she had a pimp after me, so I don't know how I'm supposed to feel bad about that.
We don't give a shit for you. So there you go. I've got a choice here. Should I go and get pimped out by someone else, or should I go to Harvard? Fuck off, you mad cunt.
First of all, everyone don't have the option to go to Harvard.
No, I understand that. I understand
No, you
that. So
must
what
know.
was her like? Oh,
You
excuse me.
mind think that all these ladies are just some freaking some girls walking around with a sunflower. No, that's not the reality.
So
I don't know
outside
where
of
you.
having been prostituted around by you as a young girl, as a young lady, what do you reckon her other options in life were? What do you
Say what?
reckon?
Say that again.
Well, she was with you. Then she comes to court with yet another fucking scumbag pimp. What? At this stage, what do you think her options were? What were they? What in your fucked up head do you think her options were?
Well, prior to me, she had. I mean, what was her options then?
No, I'm asking after. You said she had loads of options. She came to court with another pimp. So in between you and the other pimp and going to court, what was her fucking option? What do you reckon that
I don't
was?
know. You have to ask her. She wanted to be a hoe, so she hoed. I don't know what else you
Wow.
want to say.
You
Well,
were an adult. You were an adult. She was an underage person, and you earned money off of this person, and I can't get over that.
Okay, and what that's gonna do for her well-being?
If we get her away for someone on the list, the whole fucking community would fucking rally round to get your ass out of their house.
How many?
And we'd make sure she was okay.
Okay, how many of you guys gonna come here, protect her, or help her when she's in need? How many of you guys on the internet is gonna leave your humble abode and come and watch over her?
Your man is justifying that. Meow, she's not a victim.
He wasn't out on the street just finding random motherfuckers that had a fucked up life or abusive parents that thought, you know what, I'm leaving.
But he knew where they came from. No one.
Oh,
Okay. So he had a choice here as a grown-ass 30-odd-year-old man, 28, 30, whatever, and you've got children there, 16, 17, 18, whatever. Could have done the right thing, but saw cha-ching, cash is there. Fuck off, Kaya.
you're not understanding.
How did they choose? Here you go. Right, okay, I'm losing my chat here. How did they choose to make that life though, Kaya?
How did they choose to make that?
No, hang on.
That is the part.
Yeah, you're
pimp and refuse. Okay, they might have chose to live that life by being abused
What?
at home. They might have chose
Well,
that.
that's not a fucking choice then, is it, you mad fuck?
Okay, then let me word it different. They might have been thrown into that life, or fuck, they might have just chose to live that life.
No one chooses to be passed around to get STIs and shit like that. Okay, so you as an SA victim. But now when I go to the ladies' shelter, I'm going to mute you. When I go to the ladies' shelter, the fucking horror. The horror of SA, CSA,
I understand.
CSA, it sends them into that spiral, and then there's men like your man who are there.
There was nobody
who
at
there.
in this circumstance. Let's clear that shit up.
If
there was nobody at
then...
There was nobody at SA'd.
It's an underage person, so of course they were SA'd.
Because they was doing their thing willingly with other people doesn't mean he had engagements with them sexually.
I never had.
Thank you.
But he, probably because he know they had the clap. He was just earning the money off of them. Is this fucking moral high ground here?
Nobody said it was moral high ground. It's just, it's a lifestyle that some choose to.
It's not a fucking lifestyle when it comes to children underage. No, it isn't. Fuck off.
For every lady you find in the shelter, I can probably hit the streets and show you a lady that's gonna combat against what you think that's going on.
There's ladies and there's children.
Children,
underage people, children
are looking for help or looking to get out of a situation. There's for everyone that you find that's in there that's looking for help, there's someone else out there that's just free willing.
And there's a fucking pimp like you to earn some money off of them. Well done, you. Well done. Fucking good on ya. Cunt off. Cunt off.
I'm not familiar with the UK slang, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't nice.
Oh no, it's our best swear word here, cunt.
Oh, okay.
Cunt. Yeah, no, I've worked in Chicago, and when I used to tell people to cunt off, it was really the worst swear word ever. I find it one of my favourites. So why don't you cunt off for every lady? We're talking about children. We're talking about fucking children.
We're gonna cut off, and I do appreciate you
Yeah,
sharing.
get lost. Yeah, no, fuck. I'm done with that. Winding me up too much.
Today feels like a hangover for a lot of people on the platform, especially anyone who was at that live last night. What reacted to her stream today, and I recommend checking that out too. So what does this mean for all of us going forward? Well, I'm glad you... No, I'm joking. But be sure to check out my Fuzz 99 video if you haven't yet. The people are loving it.
No, I haven't seen it. It probably sucks.
There is not one person who wants a predator to be a part of their community. There is also not one person who is okay with excusing the behavior of this man besides Kaya. I think Kaya needs to do some deep soul searching and decide if this is someone who she wants to be with. One thing that's good to note here is Kaya is a recovering addict and has been open about this during her vlogs. I'm unsure if this fact is relevant, but it might speak to why she's falling back on manipulation tactics and gaslighting to explain this behavior away. She has also been open about being a street girl in her past, which I'm guessing means she was a prostitute, and she stated she used to hang out with pimps, and therefore she could be groomed into believing that her man's behavior isn't that bad. I just ask that you all keep that in mind going forward. It's a bit too early in this for me to decide that Kaya is some evil, crazy person who wants to support predators, the main one being her man of 12 years. I will say that she has said some things about this situation that she will never be able to take back, such as minors who are groomed into that lifestyle chose that lifestyle and could consent to the sexual activities. We all know that minors are unable to consent, and therefore any activity done to a minor is by default a sexual assault. What tried to explain this to both Kaya and her boyfriend during the stream, but as you heard, she did not get very far. So I think going forward, we should see what happens with this. It is possible Kaya is just crazy defensive right now, as she's feeling all eyes are on her and her man. I mean, they are, especially on him. Doesn't he have to register every so often with the government? But a lot of her community and the content creators who were considered friends of hers are feeling very betrayed at the moment. Many are asking her why she kept her man a secret on the platform, and it appears that some people weren't even aware he existed, let alone that he existed with that sort of record. Kaya coyly says there's never a good time to bring it up, which makes me question her ability to see the danger of situations and red flags. If you have a boyfriend who you can't even brag about to your online friends, what's the point in having him, right? But all jokes aside, the real issue here is that he shouldn't be her boyfriend. If Kaya is as passionate about stopping sexual assault and speaking out about predators as she claims to be, she would not be dating one. Who are you, Kaya? Are you the new negs of Hypocrite Nation? I mean, does this even need to be said? Apparently it did, as Kaya has gone all day, not even fully grasping what she's done wrong here. Or at least, I don't think she has. And only time will tell if she ever does. Please let me know down below what you think about all of this. Would you break up with a man or woman if you found out that they were on the registry? Would you still be friends with someone if their boyfriend was on the registry? Let me know down below, and maybe we can all figure this out in the comments together. Until next time, please be safe on here, and remember, your karma's coming.
Have a great day, guys. Great night, depending on when you're watching this, and I'll see you later. Kaya is out.
Call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. They call me a god.
I haven't seen it. It probably sucks.